Hey, y'all, it's Levi with Member Solutions, and over here with Villain Support for our brunch live instead of breakfast live, because honestly, I spaced it, okay? I was having a conversation with Chris, and then, kiddos were about to leave the door, go out the door and everything, and, periodically I'll go with, and I just kind of spaced and got into the car, and by the time I realized it was too late, and I was like, well, okay, let's go get some groceries afterwards, too. Levi, you had some French toast? Stephen, good afternoon. It's morning for me, afternoon for you. So we are going to be doing more of a lunch thing today. But I have to tether you guys for a while until my system. Now I have food to put away, places to clean, because we had tacos last night. And it would be easy for me to do leftovers, don't get me wrong. But I promised my spouse I would cook for them. And so I'm going to cook for them. Problem is I have a lot of cleaning to do on top of putting food away. Okay. And I'm also tethered. So my food's over there, over yonder, for most of it. And when I have to go downstairs, I'll take you guys downstairs, of course. Good morning, everyone. Tuna corn recipes. No, not tuna. Dinner tonight was probably going to be steak because we managed to get some steak. I'll show you guys. Just give me a minute. So, for brunch, I've got some burgers up here that I'm going to cook up. And we're going to have some feta cheeseburgers. You guys, I mentioned that the last time. The difference today is there was some bacon on sale. Some good airtight sealed bacon. They also had a good fillet of fish on sale. And this will probably get eaten within the week, so I'm just going to leave it and go freeze it. And then they had, and this is what's going to be for tonight's dinner. I've got some stew meat, and it'll either get turned into a stew or it'll get turned into steak tips. I would prefer steak tips, but I'm good with whatever. 2 days in a row of red meat. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So this is going to go downstairs. Let me go grab some other stuff. Bacon! Bacon! It's all bacon. Also, because today was payday, multiple fashions. Oh no, the bacon! I'll probably have my spouse come in here and help clean up too. Bacon side. Got the kiddos a couple things. You guys will see what I got the kiddos here in a minute. We got a Peeps blankie for Tobias. I gotta go toss that in his room real quick. I'm gonna hand you this one, but that worked. We love a good shopping haul. Yes. Gotta love it when things come together and work out really well. I got some tea. They had, for the first time in a while, some hot dogs on sale. And for the longest time where I'm at, it's been like $1.25 or more for bar S. And I've been waiting for the day that they go back to like 99 cents. And today was that day, 5 for 99 cents. And it was bun length. The best part, it was the bun length ones. So these are going to go down in the freezer so that Tobias, because Tobias has a bad habit of just like devouring these. And it's not to say that I don't have more. Somewhere in here, there's another package of hot dogs. And I think I think he already finished that one off that was in there. So Best greetings of the day to all. Shopping therapy. Yes, it is. It's effectively shopping therapy. Let's see what else we got here. To go with today's lunch, besides bacon feta cheeseburgers, it's we got some sourdough. I'm gonna have some sourdough. For the veggie night, I do with my kiddo. I picked up some more rosemary cheese that we found at our local Smith's at, which is cheaper than the one that we usually buy, because usually we spend like $7 on a thing of rosemary cheese or something similar for our vegetable night, and it lasts like 3 or 4 times, so it's not a big deal. And it gets my kiddos to eat a ton of veggies. So this is like $4, and this will last 2 to 3 times. Not as much cheese, but still a little bit more fillable. And then they had a discount cheese of Appenziger. Appenziger? I don't know. I've never had it, but for $1.35, I'm willing to try it. Because the more cheeses that I can get my kiddo to like, that I can eat as well, the more vegetable, more variety we can have with our veggie nights. I used to work at a place where they sell out of dated hot dogs for 99 cents. Love when I'm able to find the good hot dog buns that are able to hold brats, but they are hard to find in my area. I normally just do window shopping, fixed income. Yeah, Pony Bro. This job that doing all this has been tremendously helpful because I'm on disability. And you can only earn a certain amount when you're on disability before you lose your disability. And I'm not earning enough to lose my insurance and everything, or to be able to afford to lose my insurance. I'm in a catch-22 situation with that. But they had candy bars on sale too. I don't earn enough. I earn too much to get food stamps. We're paying for our own food out of cash. But we can afford it, finally. It's just a matter of doing some smart shopping throughout the year, right? Periodically, you guys also go, hey, you haven't had this in a while? No, but that's okay. Yeah, go treat yourself. And you guys are awesome for that. Thank you. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to probably get half of this stuff. Yes, candy's nice to have periodically. Do you know they're trying to take candy? You're on SSI. SSI, I'm on SSDI. SSI and S. For those who do not know, I want to say this real quick. We're gonna have a side tangent real quick. SSI and SSDI have very different rules on income. I can earn income. I can also have stocks and bonds and things like that because I'm on disability, which is something I paid into 100%. I paid. That's my money. That's money I would have gotten when I go to retire, and instead, I'm just getting it now. So and I still pay taxes into that, so I pay back into that as well. Much different than SSI, which is even worse on the catch-22. So those of you who, and I'm going to say this outright, anyone who has a problem with people on SSI or SSDI, I'm going to ask that you keep that to yourself because this is a safe place. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but at the same time, do not speak negatively of these programs. These programs help people who can't work for whatever reason it may be, fed and everything. And there's only 1% out of 99% of people, 1% of fraud. It's actually less than 1%. It's been that way for years. So that's what I'm going to say about that because I've seen it a lot, just not in our chat. But anyways, done with the tangent. We're moving forward. We're going to go back with the haul. My spouse didn't quite like the feta cheese that we had last time. And I was like, well, you haven't really had real feta. I'm like, what? So we're apparently trying different fetas. And this is the feta we're trying, which is roughly the same price as the last feta we bought for about the same amount. So I'm not too concerned about that. I got an avocado because I'm going to add an avocado on my burger because I need extra veggies. Only problem is they don't pay enough in the U.S. Yeah, Steven. Yeah. Not going to get into that. Again, we're moving forward. It does suck. The amount that we get back compared to what we paid in is a bit wonky. And if more people paid into it, it wouldn't be a problem, but it is a problem. And that's whatever. We move forward. Anyways, they had some of these microwave pizzas that my kiddos haven't been able to enjoy in quite some time because I'm not paying $1.25 or $1.80 or $2. On average, the Totino's pizzas now are like $2 for the tiny ass little microwavable pizzas, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. We buy them when they're a dollar. And these were $1 per. They're off-brand, so I'm not sure. And we've never had the Kroger brand microwavable ones, so I don't know if the kiddos are gonna like them. But it's the weekend, and they need food that they can eat that I don't need to cook because I cook almost every day of the week. And so on the weekend, it's like, hey, it's leftover. There's plenty of food on average, but we had a previous weekend of a lot of food, and it carried us through the week, and now there's not a whole lot of leftovers. So it's like, I still don't want to cook. I've been cooking a lot still. So I splurged a little. Here in Perth, Australia, we hit the point where rent assistance isn't enough. I can't see Mr. White's comment. It doesn't let me highlight it, and that share your referral link thing is in the way. Mr. White, I will read your comment in a second. Oh yeah, and this bread was 50% off that I got. Forgot to mention that. I did not just buy it. All right, it was 50% off. This is also 50% off. You guys remember the Crunch bagels? These are super good. Super good. My spouse got some mango. I don't like mixed berry. They had some mixed berry, but I'm not a huge fan of the mixed berry taste. It does not, well, to be honest, the Activia mixed berry does not taste good. And none of the kids will eat it either, and my spouse doesn't like it. So if it's something we don't like and we know it's going to sit until like we begrudgingly eat it, we tend not to get it because we don't want it to go bad if it's already near going bad. I'll get it brand new if it's on sale and let it sit until we go like, oh, I don't want to waste that. We do have some leftovers from Chinese food a few days ago too. Well, I don't need to put this in the fridge. I'll show these off. These were also discounted. Mama got themselves a special treat, one of the big giant donuts. It's usually $1.49. It was 50% off. Then we got a variety of muffins for the weekend as well. 2 chocolate chip and 2 blueberry muffins for $2.32. Nice deal there. And then $1.34 for Hostess. You guys remember the shops where they had all this stuff back in the day before they went out of business? And they changed brand and they changed businesses and stuff like that. We used to have a store that had all the discount stuff that was about to go bad that would get shipped to them from the other stores, and we'd go there all the time when they went out of business. Honey bun mini donuts for $1.34. Sure, the kids will like that. And then another splurge item they had, because we make our own soda quite often. You buy 2, get 1 free. Whenever they do that sale and we have money, we try to hit it up because that's the time when we're able to stock up on the soda at home, and that's a lot cheaper than buying soda in the long run, and it allows the kids to have something besides just water. So I got, Mama got a wild cherry Pepsi, we got a mug root beer for everyone, and then I needed a new Coke anyways, so I have a healthier Coke instead of the other one. And then I got this for the kiddo as a nice surprise. I don't mind store brand pizza, normally great value. Yeah, Tony, that's what I usually get is great value. Microwave pizza always tastes wrong to me. Need the oven? Well, that's what we usually do. We usually put in the oven. Mr. White, now I can read your comment. Here in Perth, Australia, we hit the point where rent assistance isn't enough to bring you up to affording rent. Yeah, Mr. White, that's unfortunately what it is here. It's been that way for decades. Rent assistance here doesn't usually pay for all your rent. It usually pays for like 50%, if you're lucky, 80%. But on average, they only cover a portion of rent. They don't cover the whole thing. Kroger, AKK Fred Meyer, out here in Washington State. Hi, Screaming Dragon. Salvation Army is a lifesaver. I have not gone to Salvation Army a lot around here because it's usually other stuff. And if we need food, like we'll go to the donation. There's a lot of places here in Utah that do donation stuff for food because of all the Mormons here do prep and like they rotate their food. So there is a constant stock of like canned foods and stuff like that that people give out or they use themselves and they don't go shopping for a long ass time. But like those type of sales here in Utah are huge and it happens a lot as well. So we try to do it. Oh, and I got a watermelon. It's actually one of the more expensive things I bought today besides the meats. It was $7. But it was one of the cheapest one we've seen for a while. So, and we haven't had watermelon in a long time. So this is a nice treat for us this weekend. It's kind of weird to say that fruits and veggies to everyone who's not from the U.S. I know it sounds weird that us in the U.S. go, fruits and vegetables are a nice treat. Yeah. You wonder why we don't eat as well. We eat all that junk food. Well, the junk food is what we can afford. It's just a sad reality of it. It's just like you either have to go out of your way, sometimes financially not even possible, to go and grab discount foods. Or you get lucky, that kind of stuff. It can be really difficult. So I'm taking you guys downstairs. Mushroom gravy over cottage chicken. I want to do that. My spouse doesn't, when they have the feta cheeseburgers, they don't like a bunch of extras on top. I like a bunch of extras on top of mine. I'm going to add lettuce, and we've got some tiny tomatoes. I might cut up and put on there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do an onion today because I just barely bought an onion. I have to see how many I have. I forgot to grab another one. That's what I forgot to grab today. Unless you grow them yourselves, it's blasted expensive. Yeah. Now here's a slight problem. I have a decent amount. It's not a slight problem. It's a good problem to have. I have a decent amount of food in the freezer on purpose, mind you. Okay, let's put that up here. And some food, even though it gets put in here later on, it will get eaten beforehand. Like the fish here that I got that isn't like properly sealed, it's going to get eaten before my trout that I have in here. Because the trout that I got on discount a few weeks back, it is perfectly sealed. I didn't have to seal that myself. This bacon right here, I've got one upstairs that I'm opening instead of opening up one of the ones down here. And that's specifically because that's thicker cut bacon. And I kind of want thick cut bacon for today. But the hot dogs, I thought I had more, but I guess I don't. But yeah. Oh, and another thing, if you guys have a Sam's Club or a Costco or something nearby here in the state, there is some chicken bites. They're like $11, grilled pre-cooked chicken bites. If you've got kids this summer, that's a great way to have a healthy chicken nugget thing that you can cook up super fast. So that's why we bought them. Have some chicken nuggies, or we can also use them in curries and stuff like that, where because I'm disabled, doing long amounts of cooking can cause pain, or I can just be having a bad day. I can be like, let's just use that. I can cook up some rice, toss that in a pan with some curry and a chopped onion, and bam, dinner's done. Spend like 20 minutes on dinner, and that's all I have to do. Until I could microwave everything if I wanted to. I don't like microwaving. but I could. Onions and I are not friends anymore, or any of the melons. Trader Joe's is not close to me, sadly. Got taco shells in here. Hard taco shells that no one put up. So I've got stale taco shells. Yeah, sucks. They'll get eaten, they'll get used. Stale chips, basically. Not a big deal. I'll probably have them. I keep them out. I've got soda. Look at that. Asking the kids to clean after cooking dinner never happened. I'm always left with a mess. I miss my llama beans. I have plenty of beans. We do. Well, we don't make them a main dish because everyone in the house has texture issues. What we do is we'll pre-cook a bunch of these, and we've learned to put them in like the sauces and whatnot to add extra fiber and protein and a bunch of other stuff. It's just one of those things that we add it to meals. I have a slightly less artistic talent than your average roadkill. Yeah, that's funny. Set this up over here. I gotta make phone calls today or tomorrow if they're still open tomorrow, and pay a couple medical bills for y'all. Finally got the money that you guys donated. Finally cleared the account. Yeah, I got some sweet potato corn to tortilla chips from a while ago. Let's put you all that up here. Put you over here for now. Put that over here. It's amazing what happens when you just move things where they need to go. Doesn't spice it. There we go. Not perfect, doesn't need to be. Just move these out of the way. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave the avocado out. We're gonna put the feta cheese away so it stays nice and good. I'm not gonna have Coke this morning. I will have that later, or I'll let the kiddo have it. One of the comments made me want some chicken tenders. Yeah, chicken tendies. We've got an apple that does not have bruising on it. Perfect. Let's put you up where I will see you and I'll snack on you for lunch. Or a snack. You guys want to see a funny? That look I had. Hey, Jeremy. So the other day for taco night, we went and got we did shopping for tacos and everything yesterday because I was still waiting on food money and we needed some food. And they had a deal for taco night. So and we came across some salsa that was $1.99. I was like, hey, let's just use that. Try that out, see how it tastes. It tasted really good, by the way. This is the lid for it. This is the lid my kid used. They couldn't find the lid, which happened to be just turned over next to the clean dishes. Hey, Levi. Well, okay. That's why I had that moment. I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a lid on that? Like, was I imagining a lid on that? Was it because like if there was and I don't mind if they had to do something else for a lid, I would have just put the proper lid on. Well, now I'm not gonna change that because now it's all dirty. I just that was funny. Oh goodness me. All right, I gotta clean up the mess from taco night that was not wiped up. That's lovely. Hey, Rhea, Could you come throw the kitchen trash outside downstairs for me? This bag has already been reused twice, so I gotta change out the bag completely. Did I say please? Please, just in case I didn't say it. I am curious. You know, we have paper plates. I'm not worried about plates today. Move the cutting board out of the way for a hot second. And we're going to brush this all up. We got a lemon that has gone bad, unfortunately. That sucked. I had plans to use that this weekend. I gotta get a vegetable holder, is what I need to do. Like I said, at the other house, we had a bunch of things set up, and it took a couple years to get us figure out everything, where we want it, you know, where the food will stay the freshest, the longest. Like right now, I used to put bread in a cupboard at the other house. I cannot do that here. Here, the bread goes bad very fast.
Ew. Fuck.
You okay? Rio, you okay? Need help?
I would like to know, but it's fine.
No, it's all good. I'll be right back, guys.
I don't know what old garbage that was in here. Ugh.
Put that back on. And I'm just going to rinse off the cutting board and let that sit and soak for a minute. Our mockingbirds are back while hanging out the two rugs. We got the list of one run through about 7 to 8 sounds. That's cool. And yeah, I gotta clean up so I can cook. A neat little tip, by the way, for thawing out meat is you grab a pan the size of your meat and you put it on top of your pan, your meat. You put it on top of your meat, especially if you do pan meat, and it will thermal stuff. It'll suck out the heat. I think it's cool. I just popped in during my 15-minute work break. Hey, Jeremy. You got a couple of Jeremys now. Jeez, kiddos. I'm gonna have to get on the case. Not. They're in charge of the cleanup. Make sure they're actually cleaning up. That's why I'm always doing the cleaning before I cook on average. Trying to get them to get used to it though. That in there. There we go. Now I got it off. Now we got a clean space to work. Probably what I'll be doing today besides editing and refilming. I have to refilm the cancer ray video Both me and Chris looked at it and were like, I don't quite like it. I'll post the one that I filmed on my channel with bloopers, but I have to refilm because we rewrote the script so it flows better. And yeah, 30 minutes before cooking. Yeah, effectively. Effectively. Let me go find out how many burgers I'm making. First, I gotta clean this because I didn't rinse that out. About 10. Our workspace could be straightened out over here too a little bit. Honestly, I need to deep clean this area. I'll probably deep clean that later. Get some help from the kiddos today, tomorrow. I don't have any streams planned. If the kiddos want to do a bunch of stuff, I'll be like, hey, help me deep clean the house. It's been about a month since the last time we deep cleaned the stove. Over 70 Fahrenheit today, real nice for a change. It's like going to be 60 or 50 or 60 today. Happy with 2 of the games announced for PS Plus this month. Timothy, I hate how now that Nintendo put out a price for $80, 80 to 90 games. I'm just not going to buy games. I'm just not going to. I refuse to buy games at the $80, $90 price point because we know that that money isn't going to where it belongs. It's not going in the pockets who make the games. It's going to the pockets of the people who sell the games, specifically the big companies who are like, hey, I'm not going to pay the developers and stuff like that the money. I'll gladly pay $80, $90 if I knew that that extra $20, $30 was going into the pockets of the developers. I'd be fine with that. If there was a clause that says this extra money, all of it, every penny of it is getting divided and going into the actual developers' pockets, sure, why not? But that's not what's happening. And so I'm not doing that. That Oblivion remake, not buying that. There is a remastered mod for the original Oblivion that will do the job, and I can buy that for $5 on PC. And I can just run the mod, and it will run better than the current Oblivion too. I don't know where my there it is. Thankfully, the only thing that this had in it, because it was tacos, was taco night. Oh, now my cup is starting to have seen better days. That is not good. That's the benefit of UV printing if you're able to UV print, though. Last longer on average. Or etching. Etching is really awesome. Pretty much guaranteed to have it last. To be fair, 50 pounds, not 80 pounds. Well, it's $80 here. I don't know what that is in pounds over there. That's over. Yeah, I bought the Oblivion Remastered. It was only 50 so far. It's really good. Still, I can't justify it for $5. I can go and grab the original Oblivion, and then for free, I can upgrade it to what is equivalent to the remastered. I can't get out of the sewers. It just crashes. Survival Ascended in 40K bolt gun. Here's the thing. I've got a lot of games as it is. I don't think outside of buying games that me and my kiddo play, I've bought games at all, except for games that I'm like excited for that come out that I've been waiting for a long time, which is like Frostpunk 2. And I wasn't happy with when it first came out, but they made a lot of updates that I'm like, I'll probably go back to it. But yeah, outside of that, I haven't been exactly happy. You gotta go ask a quick question. One burger or two? And I'm only gonna have one burger, so we just need to pull out two burgers today. By the way, the reason I got this was because this was like $1.50 ish cheaper than buying straight regular hamburger at the time. Not to mention easily portionable sizes of hamburger is about this. Okay, we're gonna this. All right. I got the big pan. I'll be using that in a minute. We're going to put the meat and sandwich it between. We got one paper plate, another, and we're going to sandwich in between the pans, kind of like suck out stuff for a little while. I'm probably going to have a mess to clean up. That's okay. Not a big deal. It's meat juices. It's whatever. I got soap and water. I only bought Ark Survival Ascended when it was a bundle for a kid Switch game and was supposed to grant me all of the official DLC maps. The only problem I have with Ark now is like there's no official servers for the original game left, and so like playing has become kind of a moot point. So like now I look at those type of games, 10 years later, after loving these type of games, I look at these games now, like if it's something that has to run on a server, I really don't want to buy it. That's another thing I tend to avoid. Like if you guys said, hey, go play this game, blah, blah, blah. I talked to Chris now. I was like, do you think it would be worth buying from a business standpoint to play this game? And we talk about it. And then we make a decision based on the business. But personally, I will not spend the money, and I will not recommend somebody to spend the money on it unless they really want to play it and they think that they're going to dump the hours into it to make it worthwhile. Because if your game gets shut down because the servers get shut down, you no longer have that game. You don't own it to begin with, but still, it's one of those things where make it available offline. And yeah, I play Ark offline. I can play it like if I host and everything like that. There's that benefit. But there were still like 500,000 people or something like that wanted to continue to play the original Ark longer when they decided to go, yeah, we're going to push to Ark 2. They could have legitimately just continued to update the game like some other stuff. What were we all doing? We're doing bacon, which means I need to clean this. Right. That's right. That's what we're doing. There we go. Okay, who went potty and where? I'm really hoping you went potty in the litter box. We have a litter box not in the kitchen, but like in the living room, and I'm right next to it, so I can smell it when they go fresh. Not a great smell to have. It'll dissipate in like 5 minutes still. I don't know where my Febreze spray is because my son like overused it. What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to go live later on to record the cancer ray video? I have to re-record it. You guys want me to do that? Because I've got that, and then I have to edit, and then I have to edit the Batman video. And I don't really have any other videos scheduled to record because of other stuff. Yeah? I don't know what time I'll do that. It'll probably be later tonight. I've got one kid going out to eat with a friend. The other one's staying at home. Might honestly maybe take a mile to have a bunch of their foods. Alrighty. So we're gonna cook the bacon first and set the bacon to the side. Of course we do. Make it a hangout while you do it. Yeah. Do you think anyone is going to say no? I believe is probably what he said. Yeah. Still. Well, I don't mind. It's been nice hanging out with everyone and doing things. I do need breaks, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, this is something I have to do anyways, and it'll get me to go and do it. All right, so I'm going to make some toast, cook up some bacon. We're waiting on the hamburger. All right. Got fancy onion buns I mentioned the other day. We're going to put some parquet butter on them after the bacon and soak up a little bit of that grease into the buns themselves. I'm not going to cut up onions today. Probably part of me wants to do that soft stuff. Gonna do it a little bit differently today. We're not gonna add onion today because I only have I got one red and I got one yellow. I think that red onion has gone bad. Okay, hold on. We might have onion today. That onion is soft. If it's not bad, I'm gonna use it. Damn it. All right, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So the outer layer was a little bit on the soft side. That's all right. It's all right. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'll have the rest of that in a salad, and we'll saute and have this for my purpose. Bring in onions in just 1 second. Do we want another video? Do cows eat grass? Just lost everything I had written. Save file was Leo. Our power went out yesterday in the middle of me editing. I had to step away because I was still dealing with the mold smell, and we figured out what the mold was. Got that taken care of so I can go back to work without worrying. But I stepped away while still dealing with the mold stuff, and as I was walking away, because I was gonna go breathe easy for a while, lights flickered. And I was like, what? And then like everything went out for half a second. They're doing construction. So it's we were warned that, things might happen. Get a nice round. That doesn't look very appetizing. This is not edible. Oh, damn. It's got root rot. That wouldn't have been edible at all. You can see the weird tendrils. I don't think you guys can. Shit. Never mind, I'm not having onion. Oh shit, I'll be right back. I gotta go this outside. That sucked. I was like, I'm not gonna have onion. Oh yeah, I guess I'll have onion. Nope, never mind. The emotions I felt. I was betrayed. A shock. Alright. We got a nice hot pan. Turn the pan down actually so we don't have to worry about things too much. Put the fan on and we're going to make 2 pieces for me, 2 pieces for Mama, and 2 pieces because I'm a little piggy. Yeah, just one. A very good piece of it. Snack on. Wash my palms. And then we will suck as much out of this thing as we can. That's what a UPS is. It's also weird because I like putting sweet pickles on my burger. I like sweet pickles sometimes. Usually I like them by themselves, mind you, but I grew up on like sweet pickles and dill and so kind of like I'll eat what I eat. Whatever's available, basically. All right, so no onions. Oh well, not a big deal. Woohoo, it's cooking, you guys. Yeah, you guys can hear it. It's the original OG Trilly remastered because Han shot first, not second. I know. There's a true remaster without any scene changes that is fan made as well. Okay. Just found a bag of rice up here. I've got room in my rice storage container, so I'm just gonna put what's left of the rice in here so I get rid of the bag. No. I'll pick that up now. Gotta get a pair of chopsticks out. Look you guys over here. I've been thinking that they sell these giant tablets with a big camera on top for like live streams and everything. Part of me wants to get one of those for these streams because that can be used for like games and other things when it's not on, and that would be a good one to actively have. Problem is, it doesn't swivel and move with me. I'd still have to manually move it. I'm like, eh. Also, it's like $700. $700 to get a PC. And I'd kind of rather just have the laptop that's more functional than that. Come join the dark side. We are bacon! Video idea. Somebody's going to need to clip this. New slogans for come join the dark side. Come join the dark side. We have bacon for all you carnivore lovers. Come join the dark side. Free veggies for all the vegetarians out there. just do a bunch of different ones. Like, come on, Vader. You got to talk to you got to get Palpatine to agree to this. I know he's more of a boomer than you are, but like you've got to update your slogans. And one of them, I'm going to be honest, would sell so well. What is it? Come join the dark side. We have the meats. Isn't that already taken? You're right. It is. We have bacon. Isn't that taken? Maybe, but it's not trademark. Oh, it just make me giggle. I got one piece of bacon on here that was apparently on the cold side of the pan. And the others are all perfect. No, now do it after they run without clearance. You remember getting a special edition original trilogy Star Wars that extended in an extra hour because they put it back after the deleted content. Come join the dark side. For all the dark chocolate, come join the dark side. We have chocolate. Oh, yeah, okay. What do you think? Dark. Oh, my goodness. What does Rogue say? I can't see it because of the share the link thing. But the dark side has no cookies, but Darth Barris already ate them all. 700 could get a special camera that follows movement that can connect from a distance. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like I can't justify the giant ass tablet for that reason. Like if I could get one for free from the TikTok shop because I can get paid from the TikTok shop and stuff. Sometimes I can get free samples. If I can get one for free, I'll do that. But otherwise, I'm good. I don't have that kind of money right now. Any of that extra money goes in other places. Oh, Tobias got a new bed instead of a dresser because that's what he wanted instead because it has drawers. And we didn't realize that he needed one. I know that sounds weird. Like he has a regular bed. He didn't have a box spring, I should say. And then if I have the money, I'm going to surprise him with the dresser as well. Because I also need to go and buy a weed whacker or something because we got areas that I can't use the lawnmower on. They're getting out of control, and it's like, shoot, I'm going to get yelled at. Come join the dark side. Unlike those other guys, we're not judgy. I love that, Mark. That's an awesome one. Oh, my goodness. No, join the right side of the force for all the white chocolate. How did the vegetarian advert go? We signed up for Count Druncula. Oh my gosh. Come join the dark side. It's what's for dinner. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, even the dark side isn't evil enough to call white chocolate chocolate. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we got some crispy bacon. It's a crispy bacon. Very good. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a weird accent. I'm not even sure where that's from. Anyone know what accent I just did? That was weird. Who got the bit? I don't know. I can't even get back into it. I mean, most white chocolate is made from vanilla bean extract. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that, Timothy. We'll have to. I'm gonna have to go back to this live stream and look all this up. What is it? The hour marker, and then just swing back. The dark side is judgy as heck. I mean, yeah, kind of. The dark elves want it clear. They're not the other dark meat. We've been splitting the party a lot, which breaks an unwritten rule. Has that anyone's helping? Yeah, of course. Splitting the party happens all the time. The Force is like chicken. Everyone loves the dark side. Oh, that's a good one, Nick. The Force. It's like chicken. Everyone loves the dark side. Just do the eyebrow thing. Join the dark side. We allow companionship and free healthcare. Best way to deal with split parties. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to turn the heat down to 2 because I don't want my buns to burn right away. I don't want, and the reason why I'm putting butter on the buns before I put them down is specifically because I don't want the buns. I need to open up the window. Hold on. I gave you food. You're not getting another treat. Just opening the window. Killer's over here. You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi to everyone? Lift up the thingy. Look at Killer. He's like, "You're gonna give me treats?" No, I gave him treats. We're changing up how we feed him in the morning. We give a thing of dry food with a thing of wet food mixed with enough water to cause it to slosh around after it stir. And then we put on a thing of indoor cat food on top, and we don't mix it, and we set it out there. This way it'll soak all those nice juices in, and it'll soften the food for him to eat. But it's also a significant amount of food in the morning to carry him over. And then, we're still going to feed him more food later on. But this way, guaranteed he's had more than enough food. If he begs, I'll probably give him, I've got little packets of food too for him as well. So I talked to the vet about his mouth problems with him being an outdoor cat, and he's just like, they're like, let's take care of the indoor cats. They seem to be doing better, and bring him in when we can. But if he's losing the teeth naturally, there may be no reason to do anything. As long as he doesn't have stomatitis, as long as he's eating, it's not causing too much issues. For an outdoor cat, there may be nothing other than just make sure he's updated on his shots. I'm going to have one bun left. I'm going to have one left. I have to wash that. Look at that bacon. All right, we're going to make some toast while we're at it. Like I said, I got the sourdough for a reason. And I'm going to have some extra veggies with mine. I'm not just going to have the burger. I'm also going to probably make a little small salad and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to open this up, and we're going to grab about, let's just say, the first 2 pieces. I'll put this tiny piece. Oh, there's no point to put that tiny piece there. Never mind. All right, so we'll do that. I'll put butter on these as well. Again, so we don't soak up all the juices too badly. If I can get it to come out. I need to make some clarified butter again. It's not that it's expensive to make, it's just labor intensive. To make proper clarified butter, at least. We're going to leave one of these sides softish. Okay. Okay. Now the heat has been turned down. Bacon is good. Hamburgers come along nicely. Also, do not set a cooling pizza on the chair. What? Jeremy, what did you say? As a guy myself, I bet that was some toasty time. So many inappropriate jokes. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Oh, take care, Derek. You have a good one. Just set up an appointment for getting my EBT SNAP card filled out. Good job, Levi. Potato and peas salad is a big Southern thing. Yeah, kids eat a lot of Southern food. But getting them eat, like we do during the summertime, we do a lot of pasta salads. My spouse does not like pasta salads. Guess where they're not from? They're in the California area. I'm like the other side of the country area. I love my pasta salad. Give me a nice cold pasta salad for lunch. I love that. That bread's coming along nicely. We're toasting it nice and slow. We're going to toast each piece of the big ones in a specific area, and then all three of the small ones will go on at the same time. I think I could probably put this in too. There's this tuna pasta salad I actually enjoy eating. Yeah, I like tuna pasta salad too. My spouse doesn't mind it when it's warm. For some of them, because they don't see it as a salad type deal. They see it as like a full on meal. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but like, yeah, Southern food sounds like Kiwi food, to be honest. I don't know where I'm sitting here thinking about it. You're not wrong. Burgers are thawing out nicely. I'm gonna put these on some flatter area, actually, and then I'm gonna put the heavier pan on them now. Swap this out. Oh, that is a cold pan. Holy moly! All right. So for this seasoning stuff, I'm going to do a little bit of sour cream. We're going to, at the last minute, I'll saute up, warm up with some minced garlic. I'm going to do sour cream with a little bit of Eco mustard and Kewpie Pie mayo. I need to get the mayo out from Mama. Ah. I also got a couple burgers in here that have thawed that I have to cook up. They are chicken burgers, so that might be dinner tonight for me and Tobias. And tomorrow night we'll probably have stew meat, and we'll decide how we want to have that. I like pasta and I like salad. I don't understand pasta salad. Okay, let's explain it. There's a lot of miscommunication about what a good pasta salad is. Tricolor pasta is made with vegetables. That is the go-to for pasta salad. That is the type of pasta that you should be using. Use pasta made from veggies. That is going to be the best pasta salad. Now, alternatively, you can use the squiggly noodles. Either way, rainbow twirls or twirled pasta in general is good for pasta salads. Macaroni salads are their own thing. Do not confuse them with pasta salads. They are literally their own category. And anybody that adds raisins to that, oh, got so many grievances with you. Okay, so use these. Cook them to al dente, specifically. Do not overcook them. Then cool them off, rinse them off, put them to the side, let them drain. From there, it is up to your preference, but a quick, good recipe for you. Ranch seasoning mix. A bit of mayo. Not a lot, enough for the ranch, and that's it. Then you add, kind of depends on you, but you can add a meat if you want. If you add a meat, I would suggest tuna. But if not, just do bacon, green peas, carrot bits, and I mean literal carrot bits. You can shred them and then cut them up, or just skip the carrots at all and add in peppers, finely chopped up peppers, and red onion. Red onion, green peas, and chopped peppers. Your preference of peppers, chopped finely, with ranch seasoning. made with your preference of mayo, and this. Add a bit of bacon to it, and you've got yourself a bacon pasta salad. Chill it for 30 minutes before you consume at minimum. But if you can let it sit overnight, it will be dramatically better the next day. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah. Pasta salad sounded good except for tuna and mayo. Again, Levi, I like tuna. So it's your preference type of deal. Oh, that's pretty good. That is perfectly toasted. I'm having trouble getting the other one up. We're going to increase the heat slightly to a degree. Let's set that to the other area. Make some space and add this one. Eat a bit of this one. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a little bit of the grease, the bacon grease on here, just a little bit. I've got the bacon grease essentially set to one side of the pan. And I grab a little bit, just enough to get this kind of sear slightly darker. I've got that on a 3. Our burgers are thawing out nicely. I bought a lasagna from a local Italian restaurant from Uber Eats, and that angered me a lot. Hey, Levi, do you eat tuna fish sandwiches? Yeah. 1 second. We buy this when it goes on sale. Anytime it is on sale for $1 or less, we go and restock. These are quick, easy, individually serving size tuna packets that we can snack on or turn into a sandwich. I prefer lemon pepper. It's also a safe food. My oldest likes the deli, the pre-made deli. I'm not a fan of this. I like the lemon pepper. So the agreement is, if don't touch the lemon pepper unless there's a lot of them, and I won't touch this one. And and it's also one of the few things of fish that my youngest Tobias will eat too. PB&J. Mr. White, it's a major migraine trigger for you. I'm guessing it's probably the stuff in the tuna, sadly. Because yes, that can cause migraines. Don't blame you for getting mad, Tiffany. Yeah, I don't eat. I mean, I'll add pineapple and to deviled sausage, but raisins and pasta. Raisins, yeah, no, raisin pasta. It's a thing. I'm not a fan of any variety of pasta salad. Yeah. Modern Japanese. I'm so behind on chat. Levi, mostly by the. Yeah, I have canned tuna too. I have plenty of that as well. I get canned tuna as along with it. But if that's on sale, that's better than my kids opening a can of tuna that's meant to serve 2 to 3 people than just that's supposed to be for 1 to 2. Idea for donation. Levi reads out him getting roasted. Kids and Chris can also add roast. You guys already do that. I don't know why. I can't show it on Stephen. I'm having issues with the stream as a whole. Is everyone still here? There it goes. Now it popped up. What the hell is going on? Now I can't. I guess it's registering a bunch of different things all at once. I'm just gonna have to leave it alone for a while. Oh, that's coming toasted. That's looking good. Our burgers are very rapidly thawing out now that they've got plenty of surface area. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our sauce real quick that I wanted. Since the sauce is just from me, I'm just going to use this and it'll be easy to clean out. So I'm going to add the garlic a little bit late at the last bit. So this is for probably use it on the bread too. Wash this knife. Sour cream. Healthy amount of that. Put that back. And then I'm going to add, oh, hello, Kewpie Pie mayo. It's going to add a bit of a sweet mayo-like taste to it. Not something I'm a huge fan of when I'm having burgers, but it's not something I'm opposed to either. And we don't have a lot of regular mayo at the moment. I'm also going to pull out some regular pickles, and I'm probably going to go ahead and just cut those up and add them to the sauce so I don't have to have pickles dangling off the side. We don't have relish, so this will be like a relish. I'll also even this sauce out. Cut. That's perfect. Nice chunk of pickle. We'll put away this sauce as well. And I still want a bit of Worcestershire in it. Not a whole lot. We're going to add the tang and the color. Got a little bit of ketchup left. I'll have that on the burger. Okay. Let's take a look at those buns. Look at that. Perfectly toasted. And I'll probably give these another warming as well. We're going to go up to 350, 3.5. And now that I've got that last bun on there, we're going to put these other pieces of toast. We're going to go ahead and kick that up to a 4. Get that situated a little bit faster. And before I use my chopsticks to stir this, I'm going to use my chopsticks to saute this up. That way I don't have to worry about washing another dish. We do need that. You're going to need to be able to flip the burgers. There. That should be in there. Now I gotta watch that. That's not supposed to be in the sink. Not supposed to stay in the sink because it's got a wooden handle. You think you're ready? Let's use this now. Okay. I actually like to toast my burger buns and put a small amount of butter on it to melt into the bun. Yeah, so I've got butter on here, and I've got a little bit of bacon grease on there. I made sure to put it on the side that didn't have a lot of bacon grease. I'm going to do that. Set the weight of my spatula down in the middle of the bun so it can kind of weigh down on the middle part. But Levi doesn't wear it tactically. It's just tactical turtleneck. Okay. Me acting a goof. Oh, we're almost to the burgers. Sweetie. I'm just finishing the buns right now, and then I'll turn up the heat and cook the burgers. Take this up to a 5. Now we're going to slowly bring my pan up to the temperature I want for the burgers. I'm going to go ahead at this point, put the burgers in here for about 30 seconds to take care of the rest of the way. Ooh, that's good. Little char on these little pieces. Like I said, I'm going to add some veggies as soon as I put the burgers on. I'm going to get out some tomatoes and other vegetables. That's looking beautiful. All the buns look beautifully toasted. Look at that. Nice golden brown. We're going to keep all the bacon goodness that's on here. Just put our burgers right on. They're at a 5, which is a medium heat, which is perfect. Get rid of the paper plates that they were on real quick. Now, I get out a fruit cup. Hey, Rio. You want to clean up the kitchen table a little bit so that's thank you. That garlic that I mentioned, add a bit of that now. I just need. Food or something. Yeah, I know. I gotta get rid of a bunch of the stuff and decide where it's gonna go.
Hey,
Uh,
your potato.
Put it outside.
Okay.
Don't bond. Sorry, please put it outside. I need to cut a piece of it off and plant it so you can put it right on the soil. I'll probably do that here today in a bit. You not want to eat with me today?
Really?
Okay. We got to get the cheese out too. Almost forgot about that. These are going to be feta burgers. Let that sit. That's currently it. Get out the feta cheese. We're going to cut off a healthy chunk of cheese. feta. Look at how. Look at that. Look at that. I'll wash the knife. Be safe. Ooh, that cuts utterly smooth. We're gonna put that right on the burger. We only flip the burger once. You can flip a burger more if you want. The way I'm cooking them, I only need to flip them once. Oh, the feta crumbled on me. It's all right. We're going to take the crumbles, put it on my burger. I don't mind the crumble. Oh. All right. Wash my hands. Put the lid on it. The remainder of our feta put away. For another burger, another day. We got our little sauce mixture here for the burger patties. At least my burger patties. Like I said, I'm going to get some lettuce out. I don't need pickles because I already have a pickle in there. I don't need any other cheese. We're good there. We're going to turn off the heat. Let the residual heat finish that up. Oh, yeah, we'll do a couple tiny tomatoes. Lettuce tip, again, take out your stub. Smack it on the table. It'll go right in. Pull out your stub. Toss it away. You do not have to toss away the first couple leaves. I've just grown my own lettuce and made it a habit to toss the first couple leaves. I'm going to have a fair bit of lettuce set to the side for myself. Then I'm just going to put this all back. We don't cut it with a metal knife. If you can cut it with a ceramic, you got a ceramic. That will not cause it to rust. But cut it with a ceramic or just yourself. Just rip it apart. I don't think I'm going to do sauerkraut. We're going to grab pepper. Grab celery. Pepper, think of celery. Grab tomatoes. We have about 3 or 4 tomatoes. Give all these veggies a rinse. Let our burgers cool off. And then I'll cut my tomatoes in half. I know you guys can't quite see me. Hi, Troa. How goes it? I need to set up a stream to build the thing. I need a place. I need a safe place to put that thing. I want to build it. But I also want to make sure like it can sit and exist in the streams. I need to get a shelf. So what we'll probably do Because I'll probably build it and it'll get put to the side where it'll be safe. And then I'll get a shelf. Because I want to build it. I'm not going to wait for the shelf. I'm not going to do that. Even if it can't be displayed in the videos yet, I'm going to get that built. I'm going to get that Gundam built. Oh, yeah. Those burgers are perfect. Okay. Cut the celery. Some more bite-sized little pieces. Okay, and then I'm going to get a big plate for my little veggie mix here that I've got going on. We're going to put that dip that I made on these. Not dip, spread. We'll use that up. It's going to be for our vegetables too. I'm not worried about how it'll taste. I know it's going to be fine with the vegetables. We're just going to put it on top. Ooh, it's so tart. Got a hint of sweetness, not a lot. I'm not worried about those burgers burning because I turned the heat off. It takes forever for me to get hot water up here. Okay. And pull out the mayo for Mama. Okay. And I know Mama doesn't like to be on the stream. I'm going to make my burger first. Call him in and sit down. Sit down. For you, sweetie. Look how their burger came out. Look at that. Look at the cheese. The feta cheese melting on that. It smells so good. Not saying that mine didn't come out pretty good too. It's just like, you know, it crumbled instead of doing what I wanted.
Yes.
Ready? I'll get out of your way here in a second. Should leave you with
You know, it's been longer than a second.
3 pieces of, well, sorry. I'm moving. I'm moving. Yeah. You all right. We're at 94%. I'm gonna unplug you guys. We're gonna go over here. I forgot to put ketchup on my burger. Mom, can you toss me the ketchup from over there?
Are you sure you want me to toss you ketchup?
Maybe not toss it to the point of hurting me. Thank you. When you come over, you can grab the sour cream and chives chips too. Sorry. I can get them. Don't worry about it.
No, there's no screen on this window.
Yeah. Need a buying screen for it.
You're the one complaining about giant spider on it.
All right, now we're sitting down. Chef always gives the best looking food to the customer.
Ah!
My spouse will eat my burned food. Even without me telling them to, they'll just go and grab it. I'm gonna make some extra space real quick. The party stack just in front of y'all. Oh goodness. I got a bunch of mail on the table that I gotta go through. Yeah, I gotta clean up the table. You guys. It's a tribble! Makes a bit more space for my spouse to sit with us today. So they can make fun of me and be mean to me on live. And you guys can laugh because that seems to be continuous with everyone in my house. Raven does it. Apparently, the ketchup got excited.
Someone did.
I was waiting for the joke to be made. All right, let's give this a try. Hope you hey, you removed our distinguished guest. Oh, the Pringles can. All right, let's give this a go.
Sean.
Hmm. You're a second, everyone.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's good. I just need a napkin. I didn't have any more napkins over here. I like it. I don't know if it has a stronger flavor than the other feta. I also have a bunch of other stuff on it, though. True.
Could also be because of the fact I was in California and they were getting a lot more fancy
No.
cheeses from like Greece and stuff.
I think it tastes just as good as the other one. I can't really tell if I like the feta more or less. I forgot my tea. You like it better?
Definitely more flavor in the cheese.
And I think my problem is that I have a bunch of other stuff on it. I'll take a small bite of your cheese here in a second. You can just pull out a small bite of cheese for me. Try it. Oh, is that just pure cheese? Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more flavor in that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
just
usually don't put a lot on it.
Yeah.
I can enjoy the actual burger and the feta.
Well, I like the feta with the burger. It's just, but now that I know that, like, if we want like just pure feta burgers without any of the extras, use this cheese. If we don't mind and we want extras. But honestly, the price difference is like $1.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference that I really see is that, like, the other feta that we used has had like a little bit more to it. My burgers need to have mayo or ketchup, but don't have to have both. Well, I have mayo in here, just mixed with a bunch of other stuff. So this right here, this little stuff on this piece of bread, is tiny bit of Worcestershire. It's mayo, roasted garlic, pickle today instead of onion. And then Kewpie mayo instead of regular mayo. With Dijon mustard and regular mustard mixed in.
Kewpie mayo's too sweet.
I thought it would be too, but because of the other stuff I added, it evens that sweetness out.
I'll stick to my tea.
But I also have to use up that Kewpie mayo because that Kewpie mayo is good, but it also is relatively old. So I'm going to start using it instead of regular mayo for a little while and get it used up. Cats rule the world. Yeah, they're begging right now. I had a cat rub up against my leg
Yeah,
twice.
she's over on the couch now,
Yeah, she's over there. And she give up.
staring out the window. We have no cat begging currently, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I had a cat rub up against my legs.
Yeah, she got some food from the food bowl, rubbed up against us because she's petting us, then went over to the couch to lay down.
That makes sense.
While the other two are sleeping.
Mr. White, I can't read your comment, but somebody said an American who something. I need somebody to make another comment for me to be able to read your comment. The Twitch comments I can't highlight from StreamYard for some reason, but I can highlight every other comment. I can highlight. I don't know why Twitch won't let me do that.
Oh, this Twitch. No,
An
sorry.
American who pronounces Worcestershire correctly. Did it? Well, I do both pronunciations. So, Worcestershire.
What's this here?
Worcestershire. Yeah,
That's what my dad always called it. What's this here sauce?
Worcestershire sauce. Mr. White, I was like, did I enter the Twilight Zone? No. Continue to use ketchup and or mayo for burgers, mustard for hot dogs and other sandwiches, unless the meat is spicy, then I use mayo. The bacon was a welcome adjustment.
Nice crunch.
I'm just having a hard time eating because I have the tooth problems I need to get looked at.
Hmm. You could always do what I do with mine. Get it on the other side of your mouth.
That's what I'm doing. I'm giving up on correcting Americans. Yeah. We have our own bit of way of saying things. Every country does, though, to be honest. Wash your sister sauce? What? I don't know what isekai this is, but I don't want any part of it. There have been some questionable things that came out in anime and manga lately that I go, nope. I've had people recommend me certain things. Like if somebody was like, dude, you should do redo of Healer. And I'm like, no. I'm not touching. Like, no. That is not going to be on the channel. Me and Chris have stated that there's some things that just won't get put on the channel at all. When I say lately, Steven, I do mean more commonly. Like it wasn't as prevalent. Now it's just like mass quantity. And I'm just like, Jesus.
Delicious Legend.
Yeah.
Such a nice and wholesome anime, and then
Spicy mustard. I think that's the border of my spice on. I love spicy mustard. Well, you can tell she's full. Look at that belly. I can't show you that.
stop talking to me about me like that, like I'm not here.
I wasn't talking to you. First of all, I'd use your correct pronouns. No, get that out of her mouth. Get that out of her mouth.
I'm kind of busy with a sharp instrument.
God damn it. Well, she's gonna puke up later today.
You're basically trying to tell me to not run or to actually run.
To run with scissors. Yeah, I know. Cat was licking, pulled out a chunk of hair and just swallowed it. And I'm like, no. I know how to pronounce it. I'm choosing to pronounce it funny for the funny. The English voice for Luna the cat in Sailor Moon sounds like Judi Dench. How does that name sound familiar? The pure veggies with this sauce, really good. Just a mess to eat, though. Custody of kitten. Since Death Battle won't animate, I'd like a skit where Hat Kid and Blinks the Time Sweeper are fighting over a timepiece. That would be lovely. The thing about our animations are going to be more comedy. Chris is releasing the new Avatar skit that we worked on. And if that video does well, I'm going to do my parts and we're going to have fun with it. Honestly, even if the video doesn't do well, probably won't. But we're going to swing back and we're going to take a look at it. And that's the video that's one of the first videos that's going to get animated. We're going to animate a few videos, but we have to basically remake them and put them out. Cats are mini dragons, hair-based breath attack. That's a good one. I don't mind messy foods. I just don't usually like eating messy foods in public. I grew up eating so many different cultures, food styles, that messy food, with quotation marks, messy food, was all a preference of how you were raised. Like Indian food, regardless of the type of Indian food, and African American food, or African cuisine, traditionally by American standards would be messy foods because you eat a lot of it with your hands. And like you'll literally lick your fingers clean and that kind of stuff. Oh, it's not something on mine. No, mind you, you don't lick your fingers until after you're done eating. That'd be rude. But it kind of depends on who you are, how you were raised. Yeah, I know how that goes. I don't mind it. It's just not something I do a lot of, you know? Oh my god, this is a good anime. We need to do a retro anime theme type thing. We don't lack for ideas. We lack for big projects, and we're not even lacking on that. We have big projects. It's just finding the time to sit down, hammer out the big projects, and then have fun afterwards. We're starting to get back into that having fun with videos without worrying about the video length. And it's showing because the quality of the video, in my personal opinion, has gone back up again. Not hack sign is a good one. No. Japanese got curry from English, who got it from India. I'm not sure about that. Because I've had a version of curry for centuries. No, wait, no, I think it might track. No. I had to look that up. Yeah, my hands bleed from washing too much. Yeah, I've had that happen. You gotta be careful with that. You need anime recommendations? If you like Supernatural, Debbie, you'll like Alucard. Van Helsing. Watch Helsing. If you like Supernatural, you like Helsing. It can be a bit gratuitous, but if you watch Supernatural, you'll definitely like that. I might actually be full already. I plan to eat the fruit, but like, I'm getting full from the veggies. Seizure-friendly anime. That's a little bit harder. Does anyone remember if there's a problem with Van Helsing? Well, not Van Helsing, with Helsing. Helsing Ultimate. The seizure friendly makes things a little bit more difficult. Oh, Big O. That's a good one, Charles. Yeah, Big O. And that one, no, Charles, no. God damn it. I accidentally banned someone. I was trying to highlight the comment. Can somebody, do we have a mod in chat for Charles Winthrop? Shoot. Where is my tablet? Ah. Everyone cross your fingers. Ho, we got 14%. Okay. Do I have studio on here? Okay. We're logged in, which is good. Community. Nope, that's not what I want. Settings. No. Please, am I not able to do it from my tablet? Okay, fine. Let's go. I'm working on it. Charles. Oh, wait. We got what? How did you do that? Were you guys able to do it? Who did that? Who fixed it? You got it, Steven? Awesome. Wasn't entirely sure if mods had that ability or not. Never tested it. Thank you, everyone. Rock on, Steven. I was trying to highlight your comment, Charles, and because of this damn referral, I get there's the way it goes is I've got my screen here, and I've got comments, banners, media, everything. I got the live, and then I can see the comments. I can see like two. I can press like 2 comments before I cause an issue, and then as of recently, that share your referral link is causing mayhem and havoc. I can't even the comment got deleted now, but Big O, for those that are wondering, is a great anime. Swear, I need guests in here to monitor my chat and be like, hey, chat, highlight this. No one is safe from Levi's fat thumb. Well, they weren't registering the Americans watching anime back in the day. And now that they are, there's a ton of anime. Now that there's a global rankings, anime can survive for much longer. The problem is the quality seems to have dropped. Big O is definitely one of those that it's good. Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star. Some of the older Gundams are really fun, even though I didn't get to watch all of them. God, what is that one that dealt with the stars? Not Banner of the Stars. That one's a good one too. But the Zodiacs. What was that one? Like the heroes were all part of a Zodiac thing. I can't remember what it's called. Pick them on Discord for you to see if you want to recommend. Yeah, Saint Saya. That was a good one. I like that one. Mr. White, there was oh man, chat's going by so fast I can't keep up now. Recommend to me that's none of my service. Modern day supernatural set in a music park where creatures were trying to get by. Oh yeah, there's some ones on Netflix that are really good. That they got canceled though. Got my partner to watch Big O. How a Realist Built a Kingdom is fairly good. Yeah. Knights of the Zodiac. I think Six Saya and Knights of the Zodiac are the same things, just different. There's also an anime that like they turn back into a card after they get defeated, but they have like consciences and stuff like that. It was really weird. It was a really weird, trippy anime. It was such a God. It was not Card Captors. No, it was started with an S. I had found it after searching a while back and then saved it, and then like I can't remember it now. Like I remember it and then I don't remember it and remember it and don't remember it. Oh, Full Metal Panic is hilarious. Definitely highly recommend Full Metal Panic. No, I'm not saying tell. It's one word. It's like the name of the main character. Full Metal Panic is funny. The OVAs, the whole entire thing is just hilarious. It's stupid fun. OG Trigun, yes. The original Trigun, if you like music, especially, was beautifully done because they choreographed it around the music. Or was it the music was they did the animation and they made the music based on that? Either way, it's got a very beautiful soundtrack, similar to Cowboy Bebop soundtrack, right? So, Cowboy Bebop soundtrack. I want to get Outlaw Star and a bunch of other stuff too. It'd be nice. Oh yeah, the Iron Fortress one. Yes, Troll's got another one, the Iron Fortress. Complaining about the reboot. There's some people who liked it. So we're leery. This is a big thing. We're leery about calling out things too much about certain brands that we would like to work with, right? You don't want to call it out too much. Does that mean that that's going to stop us? No. I got a video idea. I'm just going to roll with it. Tank. Mm-hmm. By far, one of the best things. I don't think I'm going to have room for the fruit. I'm hungry enough to eat this, and I think I'll eat the rest of the veggies here that I've got. I might not be able to eat the piece of bread and the fruit. With fruit, I can put back up. Not a big deal. I don't want to waste the bread, though. Studio Ghibli is awesome. The Toys in the Attic episode's weird. Sense of a Bookworm is really good. Yeah. I ate a bunch of my veggies. I'm not concerned about eating the fruit right now. I'll have fruit later. I'm like, this is fruit that I will eat today. I haven't even had a single chip yet. I have at least a couple chips for flavor profile difference. But I'm not going to have any more than that. Why is there a lemon? I don't think that was the lemon I was going to throw away. Oh, well. So that actually ruined it. It's not that Pringles, it's not that it's a bad chip. It's just like in comparison to how flavorful everything else I made is, that is so like bland. I was like, yeah. There are some episodes of Trigun, some episodes of Cowboy Bebop that are not seizure friendly. Cowboy Bebop especially. You shouldn't have a seizure with it, but I don't know how bad flashing is for you. It's a problem with anime. There's a lot of, like, you can deal with a lot of flashes. If you turn it to black and white, does black and white flashing still cause you problems? Because that could be a way to, like, test it out. More of the speed. I don't know. I don't know. I think there might be a website that checks it. Stitch is only one season in. I want to be able to finish my stuff. It's just hard. I don't want the bread to go away. I could have swore there were more seasons of Stitch. Of the show Stitch. Hey, Smiling Game Master. How you doing? I'm drinking out of my own head. I really don't want this chip, but I pulled it out, so. We're going to finish this. We're going to call it because I don't want to waste the bread. Benefit of sitting right next to the recycle bin. I can just put my trash right behind me. Because it doesn't actually get recycled. We don't have a way to take it in right now. There's no one out here to collect recycling. We just separate it for our own sanity. And hopefully down the road, if we're here long enough, I'll separate a bunch of it and I'll take in cans, I'll take in plastics, we'll do it ourselves. But right now we don't have that ability. But for now, we separate. Although plastics I might be set up to do myself. I'm going to struggle with this piece of bread, guys. I really am. A bit of advice. Do not feel ashamed to put food away or waste it. In my case, it's very little. I could throw it away if I want to. I know I can finish it. It just means I won't eat for a longer period of time. Cheesemonger. Oh, I want some cheese. Love to have some cheese. I need to check the P.O. box. By the way, the bracelets on the wish list, I've got a message from Raven. They're like, did anyone send them yet? And I'm like, I will let them know that those were for you. Thank you. So if you want Raven, particularly, to be very happy, the bracelets that are on the wish list, they're for Raven. A lot of the goth stuff is for Raven. Anything on there, you'll make their day. You do not have to buy it. I told them that, like, you just have to wait until paydays. And currently, we're waiting for their grades to come back to see how good their grades are, and that will determine, like, how much stuff we get for them and everything. Not to say that they did really well in testing. They did the standardized test or whatever. They passed all of them, and in fact, they got top 3 in reading comprehension out of the whole school. They haven't come back for, like, the districts yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're pretty high in the districts too. They're gonna steal my jackets. Like, I originally got some stuff for me, but I can't fit them anymore. I'm too big. But they wear oversized. Thank you, Mr. White. They wear oversized clothing a lot because they're grow into it. So a lot of the goth stuff, including the stuff that I got specifically for me so I could cosplay, they're stealing my clothes that I got for cosplays to wear as normal clothing. And I'm like, sure, I don't care. It's whatever. I warn them I may steal it back periodically. And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Always order a size up. Oh wow, then no, they'll fit them perfectly. They won't fit me at all. Because they wear medium to large. Medium is tight on them. Large fits them pretty well. They order extra large, it's kind of baggy like they like it. I love the fireball stuff too. Absolutely love that design. I know we got to make more. And me and Chris will probably sit down and have another merch day where we just sit down and make more merch. Yeah, Steven. What's mine is mine. What's mine and what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. Yeah. I follow that rule. A little much. All right. I got the bread done. Managed to finish it off. I'm gonna sit down. Ooh. I'm gonna take you guys to the couch for a second. We'll do our closing and end the stream there. Oh, there's 2 pieces of bacon left for Mama. Hold on, we gotta put stuff away. The disadvantage of not having the kids here. I gotta do all the cleanup twice. That can stay. I'll take care of the cutting board in a bit. I'm gonna get myself some tea. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna relax my stomach. We'll do our closing. Yeah, I'm carrying you guys. Of course I am. When I tell you guys how appreciative I am of you guys, it's a lot. Like, you guys allow me to live the life I have, and I will never be thankful enough. Words will always fail me, and yet I have so many of them for you. Oh, look at how cute you are. Look at you. Oh, yeah. This is the bitch who's going, to get surgery on her teeth. She didn't have stomatitis. I don't know if I told you guys, she did not have stomatitis. She's all good. She didn't need any meds or anything outside of her regular shots. And we raised enough money for her vet bill and got it set to the side. And in a couple of weeks, closer to the end of the month, she'll have her surgery. She won't be happy then. So you guys are awesome. I am your emotional support human. I love that. I'm happy that I'm able to help out a little bit. So we're gonna sit and relax the stomach for a little bit and chat with you guys for a few more minutes before we close out. I'm hoping that her attitude approves, because like she's been you're gonna go fishing soon. Levi, do you make fish jerky? I think I've had it once. Yeah, I've had it once. And then we kind of have there's some jerky-esque dried fish stuff that my spouse buys that I'm not a big fan of. But I'm trying to get used to different flavors and different foods, because there's flavors that 100% I just cannot eat. But then there's flavors if I just get used to the flavor, I think it will be good. I'm cooler than Napa. I don't know about that. Never tried it in fresh water. Alien villain calls up asking if you have an emotional support human. That's actually I know it's not going to be our skit, but I'm going to take that, and we have a secret thing. I'm not going to tell you guys, but a thing, and it will become a skit if they like the idea. And if they don't like the idea, I'll run with it and I'll do do the skit, but I know somebody who would do a really good job in that video, and I have contact with them, and I will share that because that's a beautiful idea. That's cool. I got a big head, so like I have the large size, medium large of the Goodfellow hats that you buy from Target, and they fit because they're a bit more on the large side than they are the medium, and they fit beautifully on my head. And but then I have a hat that says it's large, that's tight on my head. I'm like, I don't like that. So yeah. But do you guys remember the guy who played Freddy in our video? That's Alec. I can't remember his full thing, but Alec. I'm going to share that idea with him and see if he wants to run with it, because he would be awesome. So if you do the Freddy, look up Freddy on our channel, Freddy Cougar. There's a longer video, more recent video that we did with him, and was it in Deadpool's head? Somebody's, and it would be awesome. You have a bigger heart, Levi. Thank you. That's why I went custom. I love my hats and kits. I would love to have more fancy. Like, I love the turtleneck, right? It's just a women's. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't find a men's turtleneck that fit me. So this is like a women's, like really, really large size, but it fits. It's beautiful, like cozy. I love turtlenecks. I've always loved them, even growing up. Dr. Claw or Super Fins. Jeremy, are you in the Discord? Because if you can do Dr. Claw, you can probably, practice other voices. Go to the Discord area and post, find a Dr. Claw quote that he does and post that in the Discord with as best of quality as you can. Maybe even get some, ask some stuff. But yeah, if I like it and I have a video idea, there's an entirely a possibility of me. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to those. I was busy listening to other things, and I couldn't give a good review of them. Looks like an 80s Bond villain henchman is just a side bonus. All right, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things. You can do 16 voices, Logan. Dang, that's pretty cool. Mortar and pestle. Oh god, I have a marble one that I've had for years. I had a different one and it died. I was very, very sad. And my spouse, as an anniversary gift, surprised me with a new one. And I was like, thank you. Arthritis sucks though. And it sucks because I can't use it as much as I would love to. I don't like the super large ones because I just don't have space for them. I've never had space for them, really. Especially with ADHD, everyone in the house that have an ADHD, the tables are always full of stuff unless it's a specific day where I've cleaned it up. And it doesn't help matters right now that there's bits of furniture that we had to give up, that everything is everywhere. And things are slowly finding their places, and I'm slowly making, I'm going to have, you guys can't see it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but where the TV is, because we gave up on the projector, because that thing was using so much electricity. We still have the projector and it'll still get used. It's just going to be used as special nights thing. I'm making 3D printing some stuff for CDs and DVDs. That's a good one. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? This Napa had too many saunas and shrunk. Can't do voices, sadly, and I do need to catch you on Discord at some point. Got questions? By all means, it can be hard to respond to everyone, and I don't respond to private messages of everyone. If you've private messaged me, and I haven't responded, it's more along the lines of I've gotten to the point to where I'm very picky about who I respond to and who I accept to do DMs, because I've come to regret some people. And most of the time I just don't talk to them, and then they go away. Because I don't like confrontation very much if I can avoid it. And there's nothing wrong. It's just one of those things where it's trying to have healthy barriers, right? Oh, that's a notification. May need a rule saying don't message. I don't want to do that because that is like the main way to get a hold of us if it's something important. But I'm usually like, hey, if I tell you to message me privately, message me privately. You can talk to me on Discord, but we have an entire Discord server, and you can tag me, and I will respond eventually. I try my best to keep up with the tags. I just ask you guys not to abuse the tags, is what I do. I don't want to have a rule. I don't want to set it to where you can't tag me because I look at all your photos. I have a guilty pleasure. I'll go into the pics area and I'll sit there like once a week or so. That's where I'll go because that's where you guys share all your food that you've made or your kitties. And of course, I'll visit the VIP. If you're a VIP, if you're a member, that's like the easiest way to tag me because I can actually see the message easier. But I'll go through the pictures. You guys might have like seen me liking the pictures and stuff like that. Because I have a guilty pleasure of like, oh, that looks really good, and I'll like it, or I'll see the kitty photos and stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of the rated R channel. I tend to stay out of there. You do an amazing job, and I get that. Thank you. Get me out of here. Levi, get me out of here. I'm inside Godzilla's head. I don't know how that would go. I think that would be like a lizard head. So I don't think that would be as bad as we are thinking about it. It'd have to be a specific lizard. I'd rather go private with a specific question. That's why I'm mentioning something. Wheeling, I think you're one of the people I've private messaged. If you private messaged me in the past, you can send me a private message. There's also like, I think Facebook messaging villain support directly and then saying, hey, I've got a question for Levi. I'll do that. Steven, you're right about Napa scenes canon filler. Yeah, I mean, in general, notice a few people doing it for minor stuff. Yeah, the tagging me for minor things, as long as it's not abused. But we get enough people and I get 100 tags, I then miss out on the tags that are like important where people have a problem. And I don't like, we don't have paid moderators currently yet. We're still working on that. Once we have paid moderators, we can have a ticket system and we can make things work and everything like that. And with Discord changing things, we're like holding off to see like what's going to go on with Discord currently. I know you guys want to see a bunch of Freddy stuff. We didn't make that character. It's not our idea. And me and Chris worked with the creator directly, and we don't want to, in all essence, steal his idea. We want to collab and work with him. And so there's opportunity there to make it a series. So I can bring it up. So I can bring it up with them and see if they'd be willing to do another collab with us with Freddy. Apparently, I'm not going to get more than 5 minutes apiece if I don't say hi for Fergus. Hi, Fergus. Kitty, puppy dog for you, Levi. Godzilla will be voiced by Keith David. Oh my God, Keith David is such an awesome guy. I don't think I've messaged you before. I'll shoot you a message real quick. There are a bunch of things. I've got so many notifications from so many things I have to take care of. I'm going to spend an hour just looking at my notifications. Lots of free mods, better for now, much larger channels with no paid mods. I know, but we like to give back if we're able to. What we might do is set up a thing, because one of the things that we thought of is like memberships on Discord, and all the money from that would go to the people that help run the Discord. Like me and Chris talked about it, and there's no reason to take anything outside of what is absolutely necessary for like tax purposes. Like we'd have to figure out the percentage and then take a percentage for it to pay the taxes on it. but everything else would go straight to the mods. Tagged you guys on Facebook once on an avatar video. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I got to get off here. Got to get ready for a doctor appointment. Having issues with my blood pressure. I hope everyone wish Willing Dragon some luck. And I wish you the best of luck, and I hope the doctor appointment goes well. No worries and no rush. Speaking of mods, how can hubby contact you about helping out since he isn't a member? If you, Debbie, that kind of depends. I'm trying to keep track. Debbie, so as far as contacting to be a mod, you don't have to be a member to be a mod, but you do have to be like in the chat. Or you have to be in Discord. And then like in Discord, it's a matter of like we honestly have enough mods right now. I don't think they're up for adding another one. Unless that one knows a bunch of different things. It's one of those things where it's like it's not that there isn't a reason. Like you can be a mod on Twitch, you can be a mod on YouTube and stuff like that by just being active in the chat. And I see you enough, and I go, "Oh yeah, this person's cool. They're down to chill. Not down to chill. They're down to make sure things are copacetic and great, and no arguing is happening and everything. Let's turn them into a mod." Take care, Willing Dragon, and I hope you feel better. Levi would be the one in trouble for bringing the Torborgos back out of the pocket dimension. No. Oh, Levi, who would be the one? Nappa. It'd be Nappa. Nappa totally would have gone. No, Levi could have done it too. Levi would have saw it as a business opportunity. Nappa would have saw it as a cute, cuddly partner, and John would have saw it as a means to solve a problem with a hero that his villain was having. So all three of us would be guilty of it. I don't know, Timothy. It is really hard. Here's the big thing. I'm gonna say this outright, and this is like the easiest way to get me to read something is physical. If you want me to read something digital, it's really hard. I'm not telling you to send me a comic, but the chances that I'm gonna go and buy a comic for myself are very low. I bought this because it was like, what is it, a couple dollars, like $3, $3.99, and I read it, and then I'm gonna give it to my kiddo, and he's gonna read it, right? And I will periodically, and I want to make sure because it was an affordable comic in the grocery store, and I was like, we need more of these, so I'm gonna go and buy more of these. I'm gonna like try to promote it. Like, go check out your local grocery store. A bunch of these are popping up, and go buy one. Show them that it's worth to keep making these affordable comics. I don't want to spend $10 on a comic book. In fact, I don't think I spent $3.99. I think I only spent like $2. But yeah, the easiest way is like if you have it, you can send it to me, and when I get it in the mail, I will more than likely pop it open and read it. Troa's books that he sent me. There is so. By the way, Troa, the amount I did not realize, like the manga and everything is different vastly. There's not as much techno babble, and I'm like, oh my god, I literally have to go back and forth. It's not a problem. It's just it's taken me time to read that book. BRB picking up clothes. Calls Levi a bunch of cats. Do you want them? Yes, but I can't have them. Thanks, all. Most likely just a bed adjustment. He's on Discord all the time. I don't know which person it is, but if you let me know who it is, we can go from there. As far as like Discord mod, that's actually more up to the mods because they like, while though we're the owners of the server and we have final say, it's also one of those things where the people who are there and active the most are the ones I'm going to leave the decision up to. And if they say no, we have enough mods, that will be the end of it. Steven, I did not regret giving you mod powers. In fact, you saved the day today. I'm in nerd heaven. Literally just got done feeding Robert an apple blossom festival. That's how I ended up on mod of 3 channels, which is active in the chat. It's good to see you, Levi. Good to see you too, Elder. Could you and Chris do a skit of Nappa destroying The bathroom after getting food poisoning. Yeah, we got to do that skit to explain the new office. That's actually part of the skit. That is literally like Napa goes in and destroys Levi's private bathroom, which destroys his entire office. And then Levi uses his time powers to like change things back. But I gotta like take pictures, and it's going to be an annoying sketch, but in the sense that it's stuff I haven't done. So it'll also be a learning curve. I'm off for bed now. You have a good night, Willing Dragon. Have all of you sell it, and 3 of you didn't arrive at the sell it. Levi's good, thank you. Yeah, the comic book industry is kind of dying right now with all the terrible comics. Levi, I am your father. No. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Have to work tonight. Have a good day, Levi. You too. Pretty sure Batman is the only comics that are still selling good. For Levi, you have to remind them. Almost got them. May the fourth be with you. Yes, we are doing it. Levi's Napa secret powers to make a room uninhabitable for 3 weeks. Logan says can't wait. Logan, I lost track of the conversation. I cannot remember. The bathroom skit. Yeah, okay. Anyways, everyone, that's it. I got a bunch of things to do. I want to thank you all for joining. Remember, take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. I wish you peace of mind, serenity, embodying spirit, and harmony among others. And until the winds blow your sails my way again, have an Acme day. Have an Acme day as Park the Villain. Have an Acme day. We'll retroactively build to your account. Have an Acme day. And remember, have an Acme day simply means to have the best day you possibly can. Bye now.